What are you doing?
Playing that song.
What song?
That country living song.
Rooster crow at the break of dawn. Coffee's hot and the boots go on. Chicken scratched by the old fence line. Sun's coming up and we're feeling fine. Pigs in the pen picking up some dust. Hard work's honest and a man needs trust. From the garden rows to the tall pine trees, we're living like the country way we please. Down in the hollow where the creek bed sings, deep in the woods where the ginseng springs, honey from the hive and the soil on our hands, thankful for this piece of land where roots run deep and freedom's giving pigs and chickens, bees and things, wild hills growing ginseng. Simple life that heaven brings, work all day, rest when we're done, living life one rising sun.
Look here, y'all. It's a spring. It's a little hole going out of the ground, and it's got water coming out of it. Look at that. And a tiny cardinal right by it. Alright, let's catch up to the cardinal dagger.
All right, y'all. Me and Mike and Jackie are out in the middle of nowhere, wading creeks, digging a plant that is called cardinal flower. They don't bloom till like July or August. And there's quite a few right here. I figured I'd show them to you. They're underwater right now. These things get really tall and get big old beautiful red blooms on them. Seen a lot of people misidentify them on YouTube as Indian paintbrush, and that's not the case. But I want to show you. Look right here, water clump. Look at that, guys. There's like 4 or 5, well, at least 3 blooming size ones in there. They got real snow white roots. See what I mean? I wish I had brought my GoPro, but there's been so much going on. I have just been overwhelmed. But I'm starting to feel a little better. Oh, Mike.
Could you imagine what this place looks like on the ground?
Oh, yeah, I guarantee you it just looks like red fire.
Yeah, guys, they get like that tall. That's that tall, you think?
Mm-hmm. Get big old giant red blooms. I'll tell you what, if you'll look them up, they're called cardinal, like the bird cardinal flower. But I'm gonna keep getting them. Probably got over 150 right now, and I didn't have a clue where we could find these at. Every place that I know where it is, people has bought up the land, and I'm not going to trespass. You know what I mean? So we came down in this area, and man, it's loaded down with them. I see the roots of one shining right yonder. Oh, it's little ones. But here in a minute, I'll get Mike to video me, and I'll video him. Yeah, them was good ones. Dropped one. These things grow in creeks, guys. I'm gonna let him video me. He's still videoing. When I run into clumps, I use this digger. But right through here is a bunch of nice singles.
And they're easy to wash the dirt out of.
Yeah, because they're growing in mud. These things love swamps and shallow, muddy creeks. I can't believe we found them like this. Just try to get the mud and dirt out of them and stuff.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I'll scoot it right there.
A lot of these are smalls. I don't want them, but I saw a pretty good one right there.
Up where I was at, there's a bunch of big ones.
Okay. Well, I'll see y'all when we get up the creek.
That's a double XL.
Yeah, it's 2 larges for sure. One right there. There we go. This one right here. Here's the big one. Little chunk. Alright, we're gonna find some more and I'm gonna get Micah getting them. Them's nice. That is a nice one. Move your hand. There, guys. Big old chunk. Need my tater fork for them like that.
I use my hands because for me, it's a little harder scratching, pulling up that mud. Until you take the grab.
Yeah. Now, if they're in big chunks, guys, like if you'll find clumps sometimes almost big as the dinner plate. If they're like that, you're better off using a fork. That big, yeah, those big clumps right yonder, need to dig them. Look, guys, they're all in there.
Look at that. Look what roots.
Heck yeah. Guys, I just heard something whistling. It didn't sound like a bird.
Yeah, I've been
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
I don't think it was your mama because it was to the right.
Over.
No, that's, well, my right, I mean. All right, guys, I'm gonna get that fork and dig them big ones in front of him because I want them to have big roots. Get him the video. Those are some nice ones.
Wash them out real good.
You know what I think I'm gonna call this episode?
What's that?
Creek Life.
Creek life?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I figured it was.
Did you? Just a lot of dirt.
There's clump right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, you just grab the tops like this, guys. Give it a couple shakes. Put it in water. Done. There's a nice clump.
Alright, guys. We got up here, and I've not been doing this long, and this is some of the biggest clumps I've ever seen.
Yeah, check this out, guys. Look here. Nice patch of mediums.
Oh, man.
And then right up there, I'm gonna dig them big chunkers. Yeah. Them clumps up there, that's where it's at. He needs some mama's milk. And look right here. We're gonna start down here and work our way up to them. There you go. Here you go. Use this fork, buddy. That way we get the most amount of roots we can on them. Because people's gonna be planting these. You just scratch them up. There you go. Grab the tops, pull it out, shake it. So guys, you want to get the maximum amount of roots that you can. And you got to have them clean too, because when they go in the bucket, if they're muddy, they pack down and it messes the tops up, and that is something you absolutely do not want. Yeah, that's where it's at. Sorry the phone's shaky, guys. We've been digging these for a minute and I'm pretty shaky. I can't believe we found these like this.
Yeah, man, just pulled up here. They said there's a few cardinal flowers. Look. Yeah. There's a good clump.
Gathered eggs this morning, guys, and got 35 eggs already, so I think today's gonna be a record day.
Oh, did you see that frog?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna let you dig in the car.
Alright, let's see what you got here.
Alright, guys, he's gonna open that up. How do I even need
this is dammed up and them cardinal flower in deep water. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try to open this up some and let it drain, if it will. And that way there won't be some deep water. Here we go.
Look how deep it just got on her boots.
That'll help keep the water from getting too muddy up through here too. Alright. All of them right there is kind of small.
Look at them, guys.
Nice.
Look at that. Son.
Now you just grab each one at the base and pick the roots out of the mud like this. You don't want to break them. And there's 3 keepers. Set the clump down to grow more. Sitting out there is a single, but it's definitely big enough. Same with that one. That's a giant, actually. That's a giant. There's a big one.
Good Lord. Yeah, it is.
Look at that, guys. Just see these little ones, leave it in the clump, because I might have to come back in here next year and dig again. Set the clump back down like it was. Shake these big ones out. And them chunks are nice.
Daddy, look what a clump right here that I missed.
Yeah, we ain't ready to do it yet. Guys, I love it when you can find these in these clumps like this. Just grab them tops like that. See these little ones all on the sides. But on the side where it won't wash away. Kaboom. Now look right here. Here's some jumbos. Oh my gosh.
Is there any you can leave in that?
Them's all keepers. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's a bunch of little ones. I haven't seen them. All right. There's 6 keepers, and then there's 4 smalls. Set them right there. So they won't get washed away. Bingo. And guys, we're only digging the blooming size ones. We're not digging the smalls. Right here's a monster.
Is that one?
That's one. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that's one big one. Now look right here, what a clump. I didn't get the other half of it. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta get them roots or they'll die. And 6, and you got 4 little ones on the side. Set it on the side. Hold the tops. There's one I missed. There's one. And here's one. And that one right there. I'm gonna leave that medium right there. I'm gonna get that one right there. See y'all up the creek. Guys, it's a big one. You got it just.
1, 2, 3, 4 keepers.
Guys, look here. Big old hog knockers. Swamp danglers, you know. Them's big ones. Get Mike up here to dig these. Them's nice.
Oh, it pulled right up.
Yep. If you hold it down in the water, they'll pull right out. All them's nice.
There's still big right there. Almost got me. I was a small in that clump.
Yeah, just set it on the side. Yep. Oh, that's nice. Man, that's nice. Heck yeah. That's what. Look here, y'all. Boom, boom. All up that bank. I'll let Mike get them, and we're gonna walk up this creek here and look. Oh yeah. We'll see chunks of them. Right there was some clumps, guys. Yeah, look here. Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. I see them all up this creek. We'll probably be able to get 1,000 of these today, if not at least 750. Boy, this is a pretty holler. I want y'all to look. Mike down there digging. All you can see is his rumpadumplers. Yeah, you know it. I don't want to show y'all something. Look right here. It's nothing but cardinal flower right there. And look right here. Guys, them are big. Them are big ones. That's crazy. I wish I'd brought my GoPro. I'm scared to death the footage is going to be too shaky. I hope y'all liked our mushroom digging video yesterday, or picking video. We didn't find that many. I think we got 11 mushrooms in total, and we need a rain to make them come in good. This has been a rough week on me, y'all. My mama was diagnosed with cancer, and or they had to remove some cancer. And then Daddy, his blood pressure checker was wrong, and he took too much blood pressure medicine and fell out. His blood pressure bottomed out. And then my granny's in intensive care today, and had a religious leader have a bad spell of things. It's just been a rough week, and I didn't know where to find these cardinal flowers at. I was all down and out, and pulled right up here on them. And I don't know anywhere that's. I know one other place that's this good. I'm gonna try to get permission to go on it, but I'm gonna daggum get back to work. I just want to say, daggum, I appreciate all y'all's comments and stuff, man. Y'all really lift my spirits, and I appreciate it. No, they'll go. They're actually big, but the other ones are just monstrosities, so they'll fool you. Like all beside your boat, you know. Oh yeah. And guys, we're leaving the smalls, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Those?
You see all them right there? We're leaving all those. But now these fat chunks like that, and check out this clump right here. That is a clump and a half. Guys, that clump right there is something else.
That's probably the biggest thing I guess I've ever seen.
Alright, so what you do is you stick your fork on the other side of it and scratch about 3 inches deep and scratch a circle around them.
Right here?
Yep. Then just start scratching. There you go. Alright, now set it in the water.
Oh my.
Set it in the water. Hey, look here, do this. Grab your fork, set it in the water, and do this. Go. Yeah, now start picking them out.
Oh my gosh. Sure is the biggest clump I've ever dug.
Just be gentle. Don't break the roots. See, if you'll set it in the water, it makes it more muddy. There you go. Big ones too, guys. Monsters.
Alright.
Them's too little there, son. Now there's some decent ones in there. Get them decent ones out.
And the rest is them big enough?
Just set them in the creek real gentle. Let them grow. Too small.
Let's run that hair up in front of him. Good, good. I can't believe we stumbled up on this.
It's just, it has to be divinely ordained, buddy, because you can walk 1,000 creeks and not find it where the conditions are right. And here it is.
What was
Small and then 2 large. I'm gonna take that large, that large.
What is this, the second creek we've walked?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice chunk. There, guys. They've been frosted a little bit. They're blistered. That's why they're dark. But make no mistake, they're nice ones. So you just grab a chunk, shake, put it in the water. Look there. That's a nice one right there. Man, I'm leaving hundreds of little smalls. I'll be able to come back here and get them all the time. All these right here, that's too small. You know, I'm gonna leave them. I'm just gonna go through here and pick out the nicer ones. Man, I'll be able to come right back here again, wear them out.
Look what a root on that one you got in your hand.
Yeah.
And if y'all ain't checked my channel yet, go look at it.
Yeah.
BANTAM bar. Yeah.
Bantam bar.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's about my chickens. Alright, y'all. We'll catch y'all in a minute.
Alright, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. We've been in the mud and creek all day. Just got back home. I fixed to run out here and see if there's any chicken eggs, play with buckshot, and rest. I'm wore out. Thank y'all for all the great comments. The likes and stuff, all that's great, but man, the comments, they really lift my spirits. I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all on the next one.